Pradeep Smiley.
வணக்கம். ஸோ ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு திரும்பி பார்க்குறோம். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு வந்து நான் வந்து வளவளன்னு எப்பவுமே வந்து கண்டென்ட் இல்லாதனால நான் வளவளன்னு பேசுவேன். பட்
யோசிச்சே இன்னும் நல்லதா சொல்லு, நல்ல டைம் எடுத்துங்கப்பா, யோசிங்கப்பா.
பட் இன்னைக்கு வந்து கண்டென்ட் இருக்கு. ஸோ வந்து லெட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் கெட் டு த ப்ரோமோ. ஸோ என்ஜாய் பண்ணிட்டு வாங்க.
At Yuvanta, we handcraft beaded accessories, which includes jewelry, bookmarks, eye slings, and our more
வணக்கம். எஸ். சோ நான் வந்து இவங்களை வந்து ஒரு சீட்டா மாதிரி நான் சேஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். இன்டர்வியூ
பருப்புலுதி பிர 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 புறக்கடுவை சர 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 சர
దీనమ్మ జీవితం మిస్ అయిందిరా. షిట్.
Thank you so much for coming, Sneha.
Thank you so much.
Right. So your first question is beaded bra straps from Yuvanta.
Yeah.
So tell us how you even got this idea, Sneha, please.
So to be honest with you, even today, right, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, thank God I came up with the idea. I actually started my business in 2014 with jewelry. And at that time, I was like, okay, so I knew that I really like beads. I like the feel of beads. I love the different colors and I loved exploring it. But actually, I was doing my graduation in commerce. So I was doing BCom with e-commerce in Coimbatore. So I know a little bit of Tamil. Konjo தெரியும்.
கோயம்புத்தூர்காரங்களை ஏன் குசும்புக்காரங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க? அவங்க பண்ண குசும்புகள் எல்லாம் என்ன அதுதான் இந்த வீடியோல நாம தெரிஞ்சுக்க போறோம்.
It's not very easy to kind of make something new with jewelry, with beaded jewelry, right? Because I feel like everything is out there and it's also very easy to like get. So for example, today, like, you know, I see your chain, right? What you're wearing, it's lovely. And I'm like,
excuse me? Yes? இல்ல கையில செயின் வச்சிருந்தேன். ஆஹா. அத பாத்தீங்களா? கையில செயின் வச்சிருந்தேன் பாத்தீங்களாவா?
Hey, why don't I try making something like that? And it's very easy to kind of see something, replicate it. So there is no, I mean, it's great if you can bring that distinction in jewelry itself, but I always knew that I had to bring something new, but I obviously didn't know what. So then I was like, okay, you know what? You know these transparent bra straps that we've all worn it at some point. So even me, including me, like in college, when we go out, when we wear, say, off shoulder or like tube dresses or whatever it is, when your bra strap is visible, you're like, okay, fine, let me just wear the transparent one, because you still want, you know, something to like hold everything together, but at the same time not make it like invisible, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But then I used to find them very hideous. Okay, it used to give that very plasticky feel. It is, you know, I mean, it is some sort of, you know, that kind of a feel. So I was like, hey, let me try and, you know, maybe add beads to it and see what comes out of it, right? So it was purely like experimental. I took a bra strap of mine, the normal bra strap, and I was like, okay, like what is the mechanism that they use? What if I use beads in them? So it did a lot of trial and error in it. And then I came up with multiple designs. It needs to be comfortable and obviously it needs to be rigid. It can't just break because it's a bra strap, right? So then did a lot of trial and error and got a lot of feedback from friends and family. And then again, tweaked the design here and there. This is how the idea was born and that's how I tested it. Yeah.
All right, great. So now that you have the idea, I want to know like how skeptical you were before launching this product into the market. You know, every time we come up with a new product, you know, we'll mostly not even try because fearing failure, right?
Yeah.
So how skeptical you were?
To be very honest with you, I was not skeptical at all. And now when you're asking the question, I'm thinking, say, oh yeah, like I should I have been skeptical about the product? See, this is for me. So after my graduation in in Coimbatore. I took a 1-year break wherein I kind of tweaked with all of these things and figured. And at that time itself, I was like, hey, this is something that I want to do. But obviously, my parents have been like extremely supportive, right? But they also made sense because they were like, okay, you want to try it, great, go ahead and do it. But what if it doesn't work? You obviously need a plan B to kind of, go on to. And I always wanted to be like a corporate girl, okay? So this actually was very accidental. So then they said, hey, why don't you go and do your post-graduation? So I did my post-graduation. And then after that, it was very clear for me. Either I sit for placements or I do Yuvanta. So for me, to be honest with you, there was nothing for me to be skeptical because I strongly believe that if you want to try something, please try it out. Worst comes to worst, you will fail, but that's okay. I feel like the regret that you would have later thinking, what if I tried? I think that's
வந்து நான் வந்து பாத்துக்கங்க like it was very unexpected. The incredible confidence,
Honestly, it was unexpected for me also because nobody ever asked me this question. And I was like, oh my God, I was never skeptical. Is that a wrong thing or a good thing? So yeah.
All glad things fell into place, Neha.
Yeah, thank you so much.
The next question, so நான் இப்போ இவங்களை எப்படி பிடிச்சேன்னா இவங்க பேஜ் பார்த்தோன்னா I just like barged into our DMs. So I really want to hear a few words about your ongoing marketing campaigns.
Okay, sure. So from the very beginning, I knew that social media presence is very important. So honestly, even now, I'm struggling with it, to be very honest, because I don't feel like it comes naturally, but I put in a lot of effort into it. Okay, I don't know if I'm good or bad, I don't know, but my social media following is increasing, little by little. So I feel like I'm doing something right. So yes, obviously, like social media is key for sure because I feel like people love seeing content, people love seeing creative things out there. Of course, very vocal about what they feel and we run ads, we do Facebook ads too, because I feel like brand awareness is very important, right? And nobody knows Yuvanta. I'm a very small brand, right? And there are so many things fed to people every single second on the internet. So yes, of course, we do like marketing campaigns, social media. So yeah, so these are the few things that I, kind of focus on. Yeah.
Great. So I think நானும் உங்களை அப்படி பார்த்து தான் வந்து வந்தேன். So your social media is going really great. Next question, Sneha. So you do, like all the weekends you have stalls in various places. You go to travel to cities and you make all those. So the attraction is done. The engaging part is also almost done. Now, how do you delight them, or how thrilled are you to delight the customers, and also what kind of behavioral shifts that you get to witness?
Oh my God! So I cannot explain that adrenaline rush when I meet customers and all of that. So actually, when we came up with Yuvanta initially, right? When I came up with the product also, I genuinely thought it was just a fun accessory, a fun, quirky accessory, cool product to have in your closet. But then when we started selling, the reaction of people really did everything for me. So the first time when we sold in Bangalore, and even now and so many cities that we partake in, they are just so vocal about how much they like the product. So I still remember there was a 60-year-old lady who visited my stall, and she was like, now who has come up with this amazing product? So I said, ma'am, that would be me. And she came, she hugged me tightly, okay? And she said, my child, you have no idea what you have created. I wish I was younger and I wish I could wear all of this, but I'm sure you're going to change so many lives of women. And at that point, honestly, I had goosebumps, okay? And I was like, oh my God, like it is so nice. And they were so nice. And so many people came up and they were like, hey, you know what? You're actually going to change the way we dress up. Because till now, we've been hiding our straps. We are not comfortable showing the straps. But with this, we can actually show the straps. And that's when I was like, hey, you know what? Like, let's just make this a thing. And that's when we started the Show Your Straps campaign. And that's when I realized that, oh my God, like, I think the product has more potential because it is kind of unknowingly, actually, but kind of bringing about a behavioral change wherein we are actually telling people that it is okay to show your straps. Like, let's just really normalize it because it's only a piece of clothing, right?
I'm like, no, a bit melting. All these. So it's very revolutionary, Sneha. I'm not sure how much you get this, but to see this from the third person point of view, it's very revolutionary. You are changing the whole outlook. Please keep doing that.
Thank you so much.
That
Thank you
takes
so
me to
much.
the last question. So, being an entrepreneur, like you take care of the social media marketing, be it managing all this. Sometimes you are your model. You do everything, and on top of that, you always have your vibe. To the top. How do you manage
Thank
managing
you.
all this to do that?
Okay. So first and foremost, it is actually not a good thing to manage everything in your business. Let me put that out there. Okay. You cannot manage everything on your own. And if you're doing that, change it today because I'm trying to change it today. So for example, I mean, of course, my production, I have a production unit. So that's taken care of, right? So I do designing, but yes, there are multiple things that I'm doing. And sometimes I genuinely think that tomorrow, if something happens to me, what is going to happen with Yuvanta? That should not be the case. So even to your viewers, if you're doing every single thing in your business, today try and make small changes to it because that kind of business cannot sustain. Also, another thing, Shama, is you can't be good at everything, right? So initially, I used to take a lot of credit, say, yeah, I do everything myself, and okay, all of that. No, I realized it is not a sustainable model at all.
नहीं हेयर कलरिंग, स्विस फेशियल, हेयर स्पा, बॉडी स्पा, ब्लीचिंग, व्हाइटनिंग, हेड मसाज, बस इतना ही.
So yes, so I genuinely feel that it is okay to do everything on your own or try to do everything on your own when you're starting off, right? Because you want to also keep your costs to the bare minimum, and that's fine. But the whole point is you have to start hiring at some point, and you have to do that because otherwise you're just restricting your business to your knowledge and your capabilities. So yes, go ahead, make a lot of mistakes. It's all fine.
I really wish that you expanded and you always
you
keep
so
this
much.
wheel between,
Thank
spinning
you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming, Sneha. I'm really glad
Thank
that we
you
did it.
so. I know, I'm so glad too, and I will try and say something in Tamil, okay? So, நான் வந்து ரொம்ப happy நீங்க இந்த interview எடுத்ததுனால. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sneha. Thank you so much.
Lovely talking to you, and thank you so much for getting in touch with us, and keep going with whatever you're doing, and I'm 200% sure that you will succeed in anything if you try hard.
Oh, thank you so much, Sneha. So see you soon. Nandri.
Yes, see you soon. Keep in touch. Nandri, thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Not a fulfilling session. So எனக்கு வந்து இப்பவே உடனே வந்து எந்திரிச்சு ஒரு பிசினஸ் பண்ணணுங்கிற மாதிரி வந்துருச்சு. பட் அப்படியெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Did you guys like see the confidence? உங்களுக்கு அந்த ஐடியா வந்திருந்த போது and I was speechless to know that she had no doubts. So a very clear goal, very realistic goal. போட்டா இது வந்து it will be used and it will be making a difference in the lives of people and the outlook of people in நினைச்சிருக்காங்க. So it's incredible confidence, a clear roadmap, or maybe like 5 to 10 years she's clear about what to do. So I think it was really a great session today. எனக்கு வந்து this session actually made me to make more videos. I was taking a break now and then because it was getting hard to manage, but then இன்னும் இருக்காங்க, நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க, we have to make all their voices heard ங்கற மாதிரி எனக்கு தோணுச்சு. So yes, I'm very happy. ஷமா வந்து very happy இன்னைக்கு. So இந்த வாரம் இதே மாதிரி ஒரு நல்ல வீடியோட உங்களை சந்திக்கும் வரையில் let's start. Bye. See you from Shama. It is just unmuted, powered by